Hello, my friends. How are you today? We're going to be presenting the new round of my sports predictions. So, as I always do, let's just cover how I did the previous round. So, we got America Minnesota was the first game, the first parlay game. I got more than one goal for that. That was my pick, and we got it right. Next up, we have Tlaxcala Zacatecas, and I told you that we could see either a tie or Zacatecas winning. So, we got a tie. Next up, we got the only surprise. It was the parlay that failed this one. So Medellin, Millonarios, I told you we could see a tie. We didn't. We actually got, I believe, Medellin winning the game or something like that. So yeah, unfortunately, that kind of ruins the parlay, the three parlay, because we got the next game, which is Monterrey Red Bulls, the other and the final parlay game. And I told you Monterrey could win. That's exactly what they did. So finally, we got Tigres San Diego, and I told you Tigres could win, and that's also what they did. So we got a grand total of 4 out of 5 games. I'll say it's not bad. It's actually very good, but yeah, that parlay could have been way better. The three-game parlays, but yeah. Okay, so let's cover the games for this round for this weekend. So we got Atlas Pachuca from the Mexican League. So I'll be covering mostly just Mexican League and MLS with a plus in the Brazilian League. So we got Pachuca winning this game or tying the game. Okay, now let's take a look at the stats to see what I'm talking about. So for this game, you can see that the favorite by far is Pachuca, very strong favorite. Atlas is not really playing very good. So you can see Pachuca has 4 wins, 1 loss in penalties, I believe, and Atlas has no wins at all, like 0 wins. So this game can end up in a tie because Atlas is playing at home. So maybe I really don't think they will win, but they could actually try to tie the game if they're losing. So Pachuca can win or tie. This is my pick for this game. I believe it's a very strong pick. So let's continue and go to the next game. So we got Mazatlan Tijuana, and I told you that Mazatlan can win the game. So let's take a look at this game. Okay. In this game, we got, I believe, the favorite is, well, I don't know what this means. I don't know. Okay, the odds were removed by the bookmarker. So before this happened, the favorite was Mazatlan, which is logical. They are playing at home. They are, I believe, better than Tijuana, especially in the last 5 games performance. We got 3 wins, 2 losses, and Tijuana has 3 losses, 1 win. So much better for Mazatlan. And I do believe it's time for them to win this game. Okay, they are very close to each other in the standings table. It's just been basically the first few weeks since the start of this season, so it's obviously doesn't really tell the whole story. But yeah, I really believe Mazatlan can win the game very easily. Next up, we have the Brazilian League, the Brazilian game that I was talking about. So we got Vasco against Mineiro, and I believe this will end up in a tie. It's the first of the parlay games. So let's take a look at this game. In this case, I believe the favorite is also Vasco. They are playing at home. If I were to say, I believe Mineiro has more chances to win because if we take a look at the stats at the performance, we actually see that 2 wins for Mineiro, 3 losses, and Vasco has barely any wins, only one, and mostly just ties. So, in my opinion, Mineiro has, yeah, look at this standings table. So, Mineiro is actually much better in terms of the overall performance in the league so far. This is why I believe they can win the game. But at the same time, Vasco has, I don't really think they will allow that. So, they will tie the game, in my opinion. Now let's take a look at the other game we got, the final parlay game. We got Galaxy against Seattle. So I believe this game has a strong possibility of ending up in a tie, and Seattle could win the game. But I'm going for the safe pick, which is more than one goal. And if we actually take a look at this game, we'll see that Again, the odds have been removed, but I believe the favorite was, yeah, the favorite was Seattle. So look at this. I mean, Seattle is undefeated in the last 5 games, and Galaxy has won basically two losses. Very, very, and also look at this. The table is way better for Seattle. So yeah, I believe Seattle can win the game. It could also end up in a tie, but the thing that's for sure is that we're going to see more than one goal. So that's why that's my pick. And the final game we got Lyon against Monterrey. So I believe Monterrey can win this game very easily. So let's take a look at this. So look at this, and you can see again the odds, whatever. So we got the favorite is Monterrey. The performance is way better for Monterrey. Look at Lyon. I mean, 4 losses. Very clear to me what's who's going to win. And yeah, the standings table also confirms that. So I really believe Monterrey can win again. It's really not that far fetch considering that Lyon is actually playing really bad, even if they're at home. So yeah, these are the games that I have for this weekend. So as always, my friends, I'll cover more games and I'll update them once we actually play them all. So have a good day. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow my work, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.